Time travel, we all dream about it. Let's face it, we've all wanted to hop in a time machine. Maybe you'd go back to see the dinosaurs or warn yourself about that bad haircut. Time travel has captured our imaginations for centuries. But is it just a fantasy, or could we actually bend time to our will? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the mind-bending world of time travel. Einstein's big idea, time is like a stretch limo. Albert Einstein, the OG rock star of physics, changed the game with his theory of relativity. Here's the gist. Time isn't a rigid, unchanging thing like we used to think. It's more like a stretch limo. It can speed up or slow down depending on how fast you're moving. This mind-blowing concept is called time dilation. GPS proof that time travel is real, sort of. Think time dilation is just a bunch of theoretical mumbo-jumbo? Think again. Your GPS relies on it every single day. GPS satellites orbiting Earth experience time slightly faster than us down here. Sounds crazy, right? It's because they're moving super fast and gravity is weaker up there. Without accounting for this time warp, your GPS would be useless, sending you to the wrong side of town for your morning coffee. Not cool. The future is closer than you think, maybe. Imagine a world where technology has advanced so much that the line between science fiction and reality is blurred. Picture cities with towering skyscrapers that touch the clouds, streets filled with autonomous vehicles and homes equipped with AI that anticipates your every need. This isn't just a dream, it's a glimpse into what could be our near future. Traveling to the future is actually possible, at least in theory. The concept of time travel has fascinated scientists and dreamers alike for centuries. Theoretical physics provides a framework that suggests time travel could be more than just a figment of our imagination. Imagine stepping into a spaceship and setting a course for the future, leaving behind the present and all its limitations. According to Einstein, if you could travel near the speed of light, time would slow down for you compared to someone standing still. This phenomenon, known as time dilation, means that while you might experience just a few years, decades could pass for those on Earth. It's a mind-bending concept that challenges our understanding of time and space. So, you could zoom around space for a bit, and when you return to Earth, everyone else would have aged a lot more than you. Imagine the shock of returning to a world that has moved on without you, where your friends and family have aged, and society has evolved in ways you can't even begin to comprehend. You'd be a living relic from the past, navigating a future that feels alien. You'd be a time traveler from the future. The idea of time travel opens up endless possibilities for exploration and discovery. What new technologies would you encounter? What historical events would you witness? The future holds countless mysteries waiting to be unraveled by those brave enough to venture into the unknown. Of course, building a spaceship that can reach near light speed is a tiny little detail we haven't quite figured out yet. The challenges are immense, from the energy required to the materials needed to withstand such speeds. But with each passing day, scientists and engineers are making strides toward turning this science fiction into science fact. The future is closer than you think, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get there sooner than we ever imagined. Traveling to the past. Hold your horses. The past is a different story. While traveling to the future is theoretically possible, going back in time is a whole other can of wormholes. It gets really complicated really fast. We're talking paradoxes, theoretical particles, and laws of physics that might make your head spin. But hey, that's what makes it fun, right? Wormholes, cosmic shortcuts, or dead ends. One idea that gets tossed around a lot in the realm of theoretical physics is the concept of wormholes. These fascinating structures are often depicted in science fiction, but what are they really? Imagine a shortcut through the fabric of space-time connecting two distant points in the universe. This would mean that instead of traveling the long way around, you could take a direct path through a cosmic tunnel. Hop in one end, and you could pop out the other side in a different time or even a different universe. The idea is both thrilling and terrifying, opening up possibilities that boggle the mind. Sounds like something straight out of Star Trek, right? Indeed, wormholes have been a staple in science fiction for decades, capturing our imagination with the promise of instant travel across vast distances. The catch is, wormholes are still purely theoretical. Despite the intriguing possibilities, we have yet to find any physical evidence that they exist. The equations and theories suggest they could be possible, but that's a far cry from reality. We haven't found one yet, and even if we did, who knows what would happen if we tried to travel through it. The stability of a wormhole is a major concern. Would it collapse as soon as we enter, or could it remain open long enough for us to pass through? Would we survive the trip? The intense gravitational forces at the entrance of a wormhole could be catastrophic. Theoretical models suggest that any matter entering a wormhole might be stretched and torn apart by these forces. Would we end up in the wrong dimension? The idea of parallel universes is another mind-bending aspect of wormhole theory. If wormholes do connect different universes, stepping through one could mean entering a reality vastly different from our own. So many questions, so few answers. The mysteries of wormholes continue to intrigue scientists and enthusiasts alike. While we may not have all the answers now, the pursuit of understanding these cosmic phenomena drives much of our exploration and curiosity about the universe. As we advance our technology and deepen our understanding of the cosmos, who knows what we might discover? Perhaps one day, wormholes will move from the realm of science fiction to science fact, offering us new ways to explore the universe. Until then, the concept of wormholes remains one of the most fascinating and speculative ideas in modern physics. Whether they turn out to be cosmic shortcuts or dead ends, the journey to uncover their secrets is sure to be an exciting one. Paradoxes. The time traveler's worst nightmare. If you're going to mess around with time travel, you'd better be prepared to face some serious paradoxes. These aren't just minor inconveniences, they are mind-bending, reality-altering conundrums that can leave even the most seasoned time traveler scratching their head. Imagine stepping into a world where the very fabric of reality is at your mercy, and one wrong move could unravel the entire tapestry of existence. The most famous one is the grandfather paradox. What if you went back in time and accidentally killed your own grandfather before your parents were even born? This isn't just a theoretical exercise, it's a question that strikes at the heart of our understanding of cause and effect. If your grandfather never lived to have children, then how could you exist to go back in time and cause his demise in the first place? Would you suddenly cease to exist? Would the universe implode? Or would reality find some other even more bizarre way to reconcile the contradiction? These questions aren't just academic. They challenge our very notions of identity, existence, and the nature of the universe itself. It's enough to make your brain hurt. The complexities of time travel are not for the faint of heart. The more you delve into it, the more you realize how little we truly understand about the nature of time and reality. It's a puzzle with pieces that seem to change shape just when you think you've got them figured out. To avoid these messy situations, some scientists believe in the Novikov self-consistency principle. This principle offers a glimmer of hope in the chaotic world of time travel. It suggests that the universe has a way of protecting itself from paradoxes. According to this theory, if you travel back in time, you can't actually change anything because whatever you do is already a part of history. Your actions, no matter how significant they may seem, are woven into the fabric of time itself. This theory suggests that if you travel back in time, you can't actually change anything because whatever you do is already a part of history. Time protects itself, dude. It's a comforting thought, but it also raises its own set of questions. If everything is predetermined, then do we really have free will? Or are we just playing out a script that's already been written? The mysteries of time travel are as endless as time itself, and for every answer we find, a dozen more questions arise. Paradox-free time travel. Can we cheat the system? Recently, some clever physicists have come up with new mathematical models that suggest paradox-free time travel might be possible. According to these models, even if you can travel back in time, you wouldn't be able to create a paradox because events would adjust themselves to maintain consistency. It's like the universe has a built-in safety net, preventing you from messing things up too badly. Pretty neat, huh? Time travel, the final verdict. So, is time travel really possible? The short answer is, we don't know for sure. Traveling to the future seems more plausible based on what we know about relativity, but traveling to the past is still firmly in the realm of science fiction. But hey, that's the beauty of science. There's always more to discover, more mysteries to unravel. Maybe one day, we'll crack the code of time travel and rewrite the rules of the universe. Until then, keep dreaming big, my friends.